Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's how your person is feeling about you. So that person you've got your eye on, the person that you think about all the time, the person that you clicked on this video for. Now this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're getting into it is good. I've made 3 readings here. Each of them has got a deeper dive, so each of them has got an extended reading. So if you want to get further into it, in that deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is there something you need to heal? Something for you to say, for you to do to move this forward? And guidance for you in this relationship. So you guys, once you're together, what do you need to know about that? Are there any red flags there? Is it all good? What are the dynamics? How can you make it work really well? And how this might all play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. And that's where you can also find your timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal, which is a rose quartz, and that's along with the support card? Would you like the flower, which is with the soul connection card? Or the shell, which is with the friendship card? So take your pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video down there as you're watching. Leave a comment as well as you're watching too. And click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. All of that stuff really helps me out. So thank you so much for doing that. Well, enjoy your reading. I'll see you in there. So if you chose the crystal, and this one's for you. Crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. How are they feeling about you? As usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story or could be a story, then you might want to get that. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is there something for you to do, something for you to let go of, something for you to say, that kind of thing? And also guidance for you in this relationship as well, you guys together. What are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So how does your person feel about you at the moment? Tea ceremony. They're being very slow, very precise about things. They want to be sure before they do anything. It's a card of being very conscious of perhaps the way that they communicate with you or any steps that they take toward you. They could be very conscious of your emotional state and stuff like that as well. So very conscious of you at the moment and being careful. They're being careful around this. Very precise and careful around you at the moment. So they might not be wanting to give you the wrong impression of things or lead you on or anything like that. Generosity. They want to be generous with you. They're seeing you as generous as well. They want to be really generous. So they want to be able to give to you. This person might not be feeling like they're good enough for you at the moment, like they've got as much to give as you've got to give. So they might be seeing just how much you've got to give in relationships, and they might not be feeling like they are up to the same kind of standards. Choose wisely. Yeah, they're being very specific about the choices that they're making at the moment, especially around the words. I was getting that. Careful of what they say to you. So they're being very careful at the moment around you. Let's find out more. 5 of Swords. There's some chaos and conflict going on for them. They're feeling conflicted at the moment about this. They might be trying to protect you from something, in fact. That could be why they're being careful with you, but they're conflicted. So they're in 2 minds around you and around this. A part of them wants to be with you, a part of them wants to protect you from something or keep you away from something that's going on. Not particularly around secrets. They could be keeping something a secret, but I'm not getting that strongly. I'm just getting... Yeah, they're in conflict anyway. 2 wands. 2 of wands. Two minds is what I was hearing then. 2 of wands. So they're making decisions around this. Thinking about things, being very conscious about this. They know they want to take action towards you, right? They're feeling like moving towards you, but they're also maybe not ready or thinking like they're not ready, like they don't have enough to offer you. They want to clearly communicate with you. Now they're thinking about what to say to you. They want to directly communicate with you. but they're thinking of what to say. This is someone that wants to do the right thing. It's someone that's been wounded in the past, so they want to do the right thing, and they're very protective as a result, protective of themselves, but also protective of you. They feel like you are on a level with them, perhaps emotionally, and they don't want to hurt you. They've got this emotional protectivity around you, very aware of your emotional state, not wanting to hurt you at all. Not that they would hurt you, but they really don't want to hurt you, right? And so this person has been so super careful, really careful around you. Perhaps there's an element of projection here. It could be that they are a sensitive person, and as a result they treat everyone else that they care for as if they're really sensitive too. So they could be overly thinking that you're overly sensitive, because some of you might be reacting to this going, well, they don't need to do that. They don't need to, I'm not a snowflake. They don't need to tread carefully and walk on eggshells around me. But that could be what they're like, and so they could be projecting that onto others, because that's what sensitive people tend to do, is project that stuff onto others and think that everyone else is sensitive too, and it's not necessarily the case. So 5 of Swords, they've got a bit of conflict. They've got a bit of conflict around you. 7 of Crystals. So they're waiting it out. They're waiting for the perfect moment. And there could never be a perfect moment, right? 7 of Crystals. Putting effort into things, but also that waiting, that they aren't speeding into this. They're waiting for the timing to be right. They're waiting for that perfect moment. They're waiting for, perhaps a perfect occasion. I don't know. 2 of Swords, very much undecided, this person is, of whether to come towards you. But they do see you as the wish fulfillment, you see. So they've got conflict inside of them. They see you as the wish fulfillment. They want to come towards you. They want to choose you, but they're kind of wary of that too, and biding their time. They're in no rush, this person. So it feels like they want to do the right thing by you, but the right thing by you is kind of a projection of their own sensitivities onto you. So you're dealing with a very sensitive person here that is perhaps treating you with kid gloves a little bit too much. Discernment. So they're trying to preempt it. They don't want to hurt you. It's because of their wounding. They've been wounded in the past, right? And so they're really treating you with kid gloves, trying not to hurt you. Not that you're hurting. Not that they have hurt you, but they want to protect you from that. But this person thinks highly of you, So the 2 of Wands. So they're trying to make a decision of what action to take to come towards you. The 5 of Crystals. They want to include you. They're missing you, and they don't want to miss out. They want to take action towards you, but they also don't want to bring any conflict or they don't want to hurt you. This person really wants to take care of you emotionally. It's almost like they don't want to come into your life to cause disruption. They're thinking that any kind of coming into your life would cause disruption. But they're feeling they miss you. This is the card of missing you, being left out in the cold. Like they really miss you. They miss being around you. And so they want to come in. This person is very conflicted. They've got strong feelings about you, but it's almost a little bit too much. Like they're imagining that you are wounded, and perhaps you are, but I'm not really particularly getting that. You're not wounded. So it's the perception. It's all about their perception. So they're perceiving you as if you've got your life in total order and like you've got no chaos or anything going on, and they're just going to bring chaos into your life, and they're wary of doing that, of messing up your life somewhat. It could be that, or it could be the perception of you being more sensitive than you actually are, like less able to deal with perhaps stuff that they've got going on in their lives, chaos and conflict, than you actually are. Because if you are in this sorted place, if that is how they're seeing you, then you've got yourself there through being able to deal with all of the drama and conflict, right? And so they might not realize that. They might not realize of your path to that point, and that makes you into a person that can handle that stuff better than anyone else. Do you understand what I mean? If you've cut out a lot of crap and drama and all those kind of things in your life, so you're in this very stable, secure kind of happy place, and they're worried about bringing the drama in, they don't realize that you are the most capable person of dealing with that stuff because you're very well practiced in that. 8 of Wands. So they want to communicate directly with you, and it feels like that they are trying to decide how to do that. Perspective. The person's thinking about this a lot, right? And they've got this, perhaps playing it out, what they say to you and how you might react to it. They've got scenarios going on in their mind, imagining how you're going to respond to things based on their perception of you. But their perception of you is more projection of themselves onto you. You might surprise your person when they actually get to know you that you're not actually like their perception of you at all. So there's anger, sacred space, and emotional release. Right. They think that they may make you angry by coming in and telling you what they want to tell you. They don't want to impinge on your life like this. There's definitely something going on here where your person is afraid of bringing some disruptive energy into your life, emotional, and making you angry. So there you go. They think that you might get angry. That's more about them than it is about you. 9 of Wands. They have been wounded in the past, right? Well, that is obvious because I'm really picking up that energy that this person is still coming from a wounded place, projecting it onto you. 8 of Cups. Because of what they've had to leave behind in their lives. So unlike you, this person is not a master at leaving drama and all of that stuff behind. They're not seeing that you are a master at that. They're imagining that you've never been touched by that stuff and they don't want to bring it into your life. And yeah, so that's what's holding them back. Now, you might want to talk to your person about this. Hey, we'll see what comes out in the guidance, but if they were to know what a gnarly life you've had, they might change their mind about that. They might be more resilient than they think you are. And it's because they're not so resilient yet. They're getting themselves there to this resilience that you're at. Past, present, and future. So it's about their past, it's about their present and their future. So watch out with this person because they are fully projecting on you at the moment. I know we all do that. We all do that. We see life through our specific experiences that we've had, and we imagine that people are more like us than perhaps they actually are. So we can see the good in people, or we can think that people are more stable than they are, or we could think that people are wounded and sensitive like we are as well. It just depends on our own energy. So let's find out more. How are they feeling about you there? Healing, yeah. I think your person's in healing at the moment, right? And yeah. They want to be with you. They find you a very healing force in their life, and they want this to come good. They want to be together with you, and for this to come good, for you to be at peace together and in love, and for you to and them to overcome this healing stuff they got going on. What else? Go deeper. They want a deep relationship. New moon in Scorpio. They want this to proceed now. They want this relationship to proceed now. They want to get in deep with you. They want to get to know you more. They want to be in this relationship now. Very, very much this urge to be with you now and not be left out anymore. This person really misses you. Now, what's going on with you? You're in separation at the moment. It kind of feels like that. Support. They feel like you're very supportive with them. You support them to do what it is that they want to do. The senior is having very high self-worth here, and that kind of goes for you, yes, but it also goes against them because they're not quite feeling good enough for you yet, this person. So the senior have this high self-worth, but you're very supportive of them too. They like that. They like the way that you love and nurture them. What else? They feel trapped at the moment though, like they can't move, you know, they can't make up their mind at the moment. And also letting go and independence. So they're setting themselves free. They see you as having done that too, as you being independent. Perhaps they don't see you as perhaps they haven't seen the letting go part of it that you've done. But yeah, they're feeling that this is where they're at the moment. They need to do that. So your person is still a work in progress here. Let's find out more. How do they feel about crystals? Very much dreaming of the future with you. So in this dreamy state with you. And you are limitless. They see you as this limitless being, like you could do anything. They really look up to you. And what else? Some messages for crystals from that person. I dream of you. You're in their dreams. So they've got this very dreamy-like personality as well. So often in their imagination about you, but specifically at nighttime dreams, you're in their dreams. You could already be together in your dreams. So they dream of you. Yeah, I think even if they have like random dreams like we all have, you know, those weird ones, you're always there by their side, even in those. So you guys are together in their dreams. I feel like I can be my true self around you. So they feel more authentic when they're around you. Perhaps they don't restrict themselves as much as they do with other people, and you know, they don't wear that mask around you. They feel you bring out the best in them. I wish I could give you more. Yeah, they're not feeling like they've got enough to give you here. They feel like you offer them a lot, you know. I wish you were here with me. They really miss you. Want you by their side. They feel really good around you. What else? I gave into temptation. No, that could be the temptation. This could be anything, but temptation. This person really wants to communicate with you. They're almost on the verge of communication, but it feels like they pull themselves back or run away or something like that. It could be the temptation to run instead of communicating with you. This could also be, for some of you, about addictions or something like that. It could be about gambling or something like that. They give into that temptation. It could be their release or the way that they handle stress as they give into temptations. They did it again if you're aware of that. I was pretending to be someone else. You know how they said like they feel like they can be your true self around you. They were pretending to be someone else before that, and it didn't fit. It didn't jive with them. It didn't fit. They weren't them. And then they meet you, and then they can be their full selves. So there's something about you that they really see themselves in you, and you bring out that side, the true self in them. They feel like themselves with you. And it could be quite a stark contrast to who they've been with other people. One-sided relationship. So they've been in a one-sided relationship. Not being themselves, being in a one-sided relationship. They don't want that anymore. Feels like this person is healing themselves and having to get themselves up to that place of self-worth and self-esteem from where they've been to fully be themselves so that they can be with you. And they feel like they've ruined everything. Again, I'm feeling like your person's in transition from something else here. They've been in a one-sided relationship, feeling like they've ruined everything, not fully being themselves. And now they're having to go back on their word, leave people behind, all of that kind of thing. Shift into who they really are to be with you. And that could be quite jarring for them because your person is very sensitive to what goes on for other people. They could be a people pleaser. But they're a highly sensitive person, and they're very careful about what it is that they do. They're careful around other people. They care for other people. They care for you, but they care about other people as well. And it can be very difficult for them to make changes in their life as a result. And so they're a bit of catastrophic kind of thinking here, like they've just wrecked everything. They could have a bit of depression, your person, as well, with that kind of catastrophic thinking there. A lot of positive towards you, but a lot of healing that they need to do. So if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get the deeper dive for more about this, more for you. So that's where they're at the moment. Is there something that you need to do right now? let go of, to do, to say to them that could help this out. So let's get some guidance for you. And also you guys together. So once you're in a relationship together, how's it going to be then? Is this stuff still going to come through and cause problems then? Let's find that out. How can you make it work really well? What are the dynamics? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant watch kind of a thing. Type your email address in very carefully, because if you get it wrong, you won't receive the email. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, so check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower and the shell. Click on that crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, try it on a different device and it should do. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there, leave a comment and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the flower, this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. That person you've got your eye on, the person you're thinking about when you clicked on this video. So as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story or could be a story, you might want to get that. Because in that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is there something for you to let go of, for you to heal, for you to do, for you to say? Let's find out. And also how, once you guys are together, the dynamics between you both, how to make it work really well. Are there any red flags or anything that you need to know about? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get into how they feel about you. How they're feeling about flowers. They're feeling withdrawn and protective. They're feeling to stay out at the moment, find a place to withdraw to. So yeah, it could be in running mode at the moment or lurking in the shadows kind of thing. They're doing it to protect you. Feeling very protective of themselves, perhaps too. Could be have a lot of chaos and conflict around them, and then feeling the need to protect themselves. If they move towards you, they could be getting a lot of flack for that. They feel like you're the soulmate, divine counterpart, the one that they should be with, destined to be together, a fated connection. So soulmate, twin flame, whatever the concepts are that they know about. They're feeling that close connection with you. They've got that heart pull towards you. They're feeling you. Destined to be together. You are their destiny. Anchor. You really anchor them. You make them feel grounded. You make them feel like, safe, secure, grounded. And it's good, very good feeling that they get from you. They feel better about themselves when they're with you. What else? How are they feeling about flowers? How's flowers person feeling about them right now? Oh, I was told to take them all. It's a pile of 5 that came out, and I wanted 5 cards, so here we go. 4 of Pentacles. Now, you might not want to hear this. You might not want to hear this message, because this is the miser, right? The one that holds their energy back. They could be seeing you as kind of holding your energy back, or kind of miserly, not spending your money so much, or not spending a lot of time on other people. They might see you as a bit of a loner, a bit of a miser kind of thing at the moment. They could be wishing that you would open up more and share more and give more and all of that. So some of you guys, you might have had that codependency lesson and you were an overgiver, and you might have pulled back and just be taking care of yourself for a while. As I said, you might want to hear that. Queen of Wands, you're beautiful. They're so physically attracted to you. They find you so beautiful, so compelling is what I just heard. They can't take their eyes off you. Can't take their eyes off you. So yeah, extremely beautiful. They find that you are a risk taker, someone that goes after what it is that you want. There's a compulsion to be with you from them. But yeah, they like your passionate side. They love that about you. 3 of Cups, they want to be with you. Reunion. Good times with you. party. You could be a bit of a party person, although they said like they hold your energy back. I don't know. Yeah, they could have a lot of fun with you, like celebrating with you, celebrating the good times. They could have been around you when you've been partying, or they like that aspect of you. Nine of Pentacles. The Sea has been very independent, doing your own thing. Like you've got your shit together. You're paying your bills. You're very independent like that. So it's similar energy to the Four of Pentacles, but this is good. Like they commend you on this. They like that. Oh wow, to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, they're happily ever after. They really see you as someone that they can build something with. They see a future with you, destined future with you, for sure. I'm going to put those two together, the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So they're wondering there, you're so independent, they're wondering if you need them. I don't think you do need them, but if you want them to be in relationship with you, are you ready for a relationship? Do you even need a relationship? Probably not. Nobody needs a relationship, but we want one, right? Okay, so tell us why the Four of Pentacles is here. Seeing you as a bit miserly, or not sharing so much, perhaps keeping to yourself a little bit, you know, withdrawn, that kind of thing. King of Swords. So they've got clarity on that. They see you clearly in that you are holding your energy back. Perhaps from them, perhaps, but not including yourself in other things as well. Yeah. They're very clear on that, King of Swords. So they think that they're seeing you clearly there. They could be seeing that you've got boundaries, that you've got strong boundaries as well. And that might be hard for them to get past. They might think that you've got a boundary up to them and you're not wanting to share their energy as well. Not wanting to let them in. Perhaps you haven't opened up that door so much. Death. You could have a boundary to them because they might need to end something in their life. Right. And they're holding your energy back. Right. Now it makes sense. Okay. So I'm not getting that the death card is about you. I'm getting that it's about them. That they need to, you've got a boundary up to them and you're holding your energy back from them at the moment. And they're very aware of that. They're very clear on that, King of Swords, that they need to end something first before they even come in towards you. Okay. So they don't blame you for holding your energy back there. They know that it's a boundary. Makes sense now. Queen of Wands, but you're so beautiful. And you're a go-getter, and you know, you're passionate and you live your passions and all of that. Knight of Wands, and they want to come in, Knight of Wands, with this, you know, this passion for you, but they're just feeling like a knight. So they're not feeling like the queen, the king to your queen. They're not feeling like they're at your level yet in that respect. So this is someone that doesn't feel that they're as good looking as you. They don't feel that they're as accomplished maybe or able to take action as much as you are. They don't follow their passions as much as you. Perhaps you are already in a career and stuff that you're really passionate about and they're not yet. They're kind of a little bit behind. They're feeling like a knight there compared to the queen. It could just be about looks. It could be that they don't feel that they're as good looking as you or as attractive in some kind of way. They might be wondering what it is that you see in them. Perhaps you see the potential in them. Or perhaps for you it's not so much about that, about looks or about whether they've actually reached their potential with career or stuff like that. Yeah, it probably isn't. There's anger behind that. Anger behind that. They could be quite down on themselves, your person. They could be quite angry toward themselves, you know, beating themselves up. They haven't found that self-love yet. So they're not making it easy for themselves to raise themselves up, to be following the passions and all of that. Or looking after themselves more in the looks department as well for some of you. Ooh, okay. Three of Cups. They like celebrating with you though. Drinking with you, perhaps. A party kind of a thing. They do like that. It feels like they've been doing that and they appreciate that in you. Eight of Crystals. Oh, so this is work hard, play hard. They like that. Okay. So they see you as being work hard, play hard. And yeah, so you put a lot of time into work. They really like that. But you're not all work, boring and all of that. You've got that nice mix. So they see you as having that nice mix. They really enjoy that. Oh, very good. I like that. Okay. What else? What's behind that is abundance. So they're seeing you as an abundant person. So you've got it, like, and you do share it. So you're not holding your energy back all the time, right? You've got a nice mix there. And they see that in you. They're very impressed by you. So 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. They're wondering whether you do want a relationship here, because you certainly don't need one. Do you want a new start? Do you want to take a risk on them? You're in a strong position. They see you as being very strong, but they're wondering, Starseed, the Fool card, do you want to take a risk? Do you want to let them in and see if you can build something together here? They could be a little bit worried that they'll detract from your 9 of Pentacles, like they come in instead of it being the 10 of Pentacles. Then you've got 8 Pentacles. So they're not quite sure about themselves, but it does feel like they want to give it a go here. They're just wondering, do you want to give it a go? They know that you don't need them, but they're wondering, do you want them? And they're wondering why you want them as well, because they see themselves as being lesser than you. Sacred space. So they're honoring your space. It feels to me like your person needs to be sure that you're choosing them before they're going to come in to make an approach towards you. Yeah? But you clearly got boundaries to them here, because they need to end something first anyway. So, a bit of an impasse going on here. How else are they feeling? Beware of it you're projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. There you go. So they're admiring you, but they're not seeing themselves as the same here, but you've both got it going on, and they've got it going on, and they beat themselves up. This person beats themselves up a lot. You know, they could be around family, people, and friends that beat them up too, you know, that they've had that going on in their lives, so their internal voice is like that too. But your mirrors more than they think. What else? You know your worth. So you've got high self-worth here, new moon in Taurus, and they see that. They see that you're really doing well for yourself. They love that about you. This person's got some abundant stuff going on with a 9, the 10 of Pentacles. Got a lot of focus on Pentacles here, so it's important to them. What else? Rejection. They're afraid of you rejecting them. Really afraid of you rejecting them. So this person, they do want to have that feedback from you first, that you are choosing them. They need to be sure of that first before they'll come in. This is a soul connection, like that soulmate card. They feel it. They feel that heart pull towards you. That there's something about this connection that's otherworldly, that they can't make sense of it, you know, they just feel it, that you're destined to be. You're their person. You're their person. But they've been through loss, or they're going through a loss at the moment. They've had heartbreaks along the way, and so they're still repairing themselves. Yeah. Feeling very romantic towards you, and lucky to have met you as well. This person, they want a romance with you. They want to romance you. They're seeing you as romantic as well, and it's a very lucky person too, very abundant kind of a person. So they see you being in the flow and all of that. They want to be with you. It's that grounding, you know, that they feel with you. They feel good around you. Let's find out more. How they're feeling about flowers right now. Treasure your loved ones. So they've got a really special place for you in their heart. Gorgeous. Also, do something for someone. They want to do things for you. They want to treat you. They want to treat you really well too. Want to do things for you. Okay, let's find out more. What else? Some messages from Flower's person. Ooh. Betrayal. It's important to them. Okay. This is really important to them, to be loyal. Loyalty is important to them. Okay. Perhaps important to you too. They don't want to betray you. They don't want to betray other people either. This is complicated because you've got a boundary up to them at the moment. They need to end something first. If that is a relationship, they might be torn by this because they want to be with you, but they also don't want to show you that they want to show you that they're a loyal person, right? And so they don't want to betray that other person, but they need to end it. They need to end it in a way that doesn't betray that other person because they want to show you that they're a loyal person. So the ending might be tricky for them because they're trying to navigate it with you in mind to show you that they're not the kind of person that does this. They don't want I'm not getting that they betrayed you. I'm getting that they don't want to betray someone else, because then they'll be portraying to you that they're a kind of person that could betray you too, right? This is important to them. This is really important to them, that they show you that they're not this kind of a person. And yeah, perhaps they've seen you being betrayed before, and they know, like, there's no way I would do that to flowers. And they're kind of aware that they might be coming across as the kind of person that would do that. And so, yeah, they're being very careful about the way that they come towards you, especially the way that they end something. They're being very careful about that. Interesting. This one, passion and desire. They've got a lot of passion and desire for you. Whew, you really light them up. Yeah, they find you extremely good looking. Queen of Wands card. Got a lot of desire for you. Really want to be with you. There's someone keeping me from you, they want you to know. So someone is working against them. So it's not just a matter of them being very careful about the way that they end something there to show you. There could be something about someone keeping them from you that could betray them as well. Betrayal has been the theme in their life. You might not know about this, but I'm really picking up on it. It's so important to them. So it could be that they had a parent that betrayed the other parent, and it was a big thing, like a really big thing. And so it's been a big thing in their life not to do that kind of thing. It's really big to them, I'm telling you. There's something in that. There's someone around them at the moment that's keeping you apart, but it's got to do with the betrayal thing as well. Whoa. Let's get one more card. What else? Another message. Filled with regret. The past choices that they've made. They're trying to navigate an ending at the moment in the best way possible for you, and in the best way possible that someone, the person that's trying to keep you apart, has less redress, has less chance of coming back with some kind of a grievance. Okay. Another message from Flowers person. What else does Flowers person have to say? You're my soulmate. There it is again. They're clear on that. You're that person. This is a spiritual connection, soul connection. I feel terrible for hurting you. They did something to hurt you, and it could have just been not answering you, turning their back on you, something like that. I feel terrible for hurting you. Never want to hurt you. Okay. So yeah, back to the top of the Sentinel and find a place to withdraw to. They are being withdrawn from you at the moment. They don't want to be, but they're having to be withdrawn from you at the moment to protect you. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. And that's come out in that Knight card. They feel like they're similar to you, but not as accomplished as you in some kind of a way. So that's what makes them feel not good enough for you. And that they're not ready as well right now. What else? Our story isn't over yet. They're holding out hope. They're holding out hope, though. They know that this is destined, that it'll happen. They're not sure how fast it's going to happen. Well, let's find out in the deeper dive, shall we? But yeah, they know that it isn't over, that you guys will come together in the end. But let's find out how long that might take. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get the deep dive for even more. As I said, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. I'm going to go into guidance for you in this relationship as well. You guys together, what do you need to know about there? What are the dynamics? How can you make it work really well? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. Type your email address in very carefully, because if you get it wrong, you won't receive the email. Now in that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that flower on a device that you can open PDFs with. in that PDF. Amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will do. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there, leave a comment, and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell down there as well to hear more from me. And so if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the shell, then this one's for you. Shells, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. That person that you've got your eye on, the person that you clicked on this reading for. As usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story or could be a story, then you might want to get that reading. In that reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. I'll go into guidance for you in this relationship as well, you guys together. What are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's get straight to it. How does your person feel about you at the moment? Sunlight after darkness, feeling good about this, like things are getting better now. Sunlight after darkness. You could have been through troubling times together or unable to be with each other, and then the light's coming out. Light at the end of the tunnel. Kind of an energy. Very nice. What else? How else are they feeling about you at the moment? Unconditional love. Oh, they'd love you anyway. Beautiful. Feeling unconditional love for you. So they want the very best for you. Whether they can be with you or not, they're still loving you. And this is a love it doesn't go away as well. This could be a love that they've been feeling for you for a long time. And it's unconditional because the conditions haven't, there's been darkness and stuff. The conditions haven't been great, but still that love has been there. So they might be very trusting in this love connection because of that, because of the unconditional love that they feel for you. It's unwavering is what I just got. Unwavering love. Wild. So beautiful. They see you as otherworldly beauty. You dance. You've got this sunshine, kind of a lightness about you. Wild energy that they really enjoy. Beautiful. Now, they could have had really hard times in their life as well, and you are that sunshine in their life, the love that makes them feel good about life, You've got the sweetness about you, that they can experience the sweetness of life after really hard times. Perhaps they've just been through really hard times, really hard relationships. Perhaps you have as well. So you're both a bit like a drink of sunshine for each other after hard times. Got the Knight of Swords. They're wanting to rush towards you. Yeah, they want this to happen right now. There's a certain amount of impatience about that Knight of Swords. Feeling impatient about being with you. How else are they feeling about you? So they're feeling this urgency to be with you, to be by your side, to get this off the ground. Could feel like time's running out as well. Some of you. Judgment. They feel like you make really good choices in your life. Judgment. And if you're choosing them, they're quite like that. Quite like that. The star. They're seeing you as a star. You could be famous, or they see you as being like you're watched, you're noticed by people. You could be well liked, have a high standing place in the community, that kind of thing. Or you could be out there on the world stage as well, or anywhere in between that, of course. But they see you as having these star qualities, like really noticed by people, and they're surely noticing you a lot as well. And the Ten of Cups, you're the happily ever after. So you do give them this heart fulfillment. They see a long-term love with you. And I'm getting for a lot of you is that unconditional love, is that their love for you hasn't changed, no matter what the circumstances have been. So they could have been loving you for a long time, even from a distance, perhaps, some of you, and they just know that it's going to carry on because it has carried on. Beautiful. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, this feeling like they just want to be with you right now. Four of Wands, and get married to you. They're ready to commit. Your person's ready to commit to you. They want this as fast as possible. It doesn't feel like time's running out. Like it doesn't feel like they're thinking, the shells will get away from me. It feels more like Let's have this happiness right now. Let's not waste a moment. It's so sweet. So sweet. Such sweet energies. Wow, they want to get married to you. They want to lock this in. They're not in a rush because they think you're going off with someone else. They're in a rush because it's like, why wait a moment longer? Retreat. Retreat is behind that, but they're retreating their energy, or they want to be on retreat with you. They want to just be together, just you and them alone together. Oh, it could be that they want to have some alone time with you. Perhaps they've not experienced that yet. They want to experience that. This person wants to get married to you because of that. They want you all to themselves, not in a controlling kind of a way, but in a you're mine kind of way. And I want to spend as much time with you as possible. Wow, the see is making very good decisions, judgment. You're very clear and you make good decisions, very discerning. You've got good judgment of character and stuff like that as well. So you choose good people to be around. Oh, the Emperor, it makes them want to boss up. The Five of Cups, after them feeling left out, after them feeling like people around them didn't see them, didn't see what they were capable of, didn't see their true character. Perhaps they were around people that left them out, that were disappointed by them, people that didn't appreciate the things that they do bring to relationships and bring to the table. Yeah, it feels like this person has been put down, but they have been the Emperor. They've been bossing up and they've been doing good things, and you see that. And there's something about it's like finally someone that sees me. You see them clearly in this Emperor energy and just what it is that they do offer. And that is refreshing to them because they haven't been around that. They've been around people that don't appreciate them. So perhaps they've been around people that, they couldn't do enough for them kind of thing. No matter how much they did, they weren't appreciated for it, and it was exhausting to them. So this is very you're very good for them because of that. It's like finally someone that sees me, that appreciates me, and sees that I've got all of this value. And it feels to me like they know that they've got that value, but they're giving it to the wrong people for sure with that energy, that Five of Cups energy. So at last they've found you. So the truth, yeah, you see the truth of them, right? Yeah. You see the truth of them, just how much they do offer and just how much they do, and you appreciate that. Perhaps because you're similar kind of people. Yeah, this is really good. There's a really nice feeling about this reading. So the star, the seeing you as a star there, you get a lot of attention from people. People really notice you. It's because of your energy. Two of Cups there. So they want to give you this love offer, right? And they want to make it spectacular. They might want to do it out in public as well. A lot of recognition, people seeing that. But the waiting, Three of Cups, for some kind of a celebration to do that. Two of Cups, give you the love offer. So they're tempering themselves. They want to make it really special. I'm getting goosebumps with that. They want to make it really special, so they're waiting for a special occasion. There's something coming up, a birthday, some kind of a festival, something like that. They're waiting for that, or a party. They want to give you the love offer in front of other people, so they're going to make a big deal out of it. So not only do they know that you get a lot of recognition, that you've got good standing in the community or world stage or anywhere in between, like I said, people really take notice of you. They also want to have like a public display of the asking you perhaps to marry them, or just that Two of Cups offer, that love offer. They want it to be in public there. Discernment is behind that. Again, that energy of that judgment of that you make good choices. I think they are self-assured that of your choice, that you want to be with them, because who else would do that, right? Who else would do that Two of Cups in public like that? And I do believe that they're going to do it. Could be a very romantic kind of an occasion. You can feel very special as a result. You could be celebrated by a lot of people when they do it as well. This could be about an engagement party or something like that. Okay. Ten of Cups, you're the happily ever after. They see this as long-term fulfillment. So they see this as, you being able to make each other's hearts happy in the long term. It feels to me like this person has given it enough time that they haven't yeah, the feelings for you haven't changed. They're still fulfilling their heart. So I don't know if you some of you guys could be together. For the other ones, for Crystal and Flowers, I wasn't getting them together. Some of you guys could be, or some of you just might know each other as friends for a long time, be sure about you, and then they could be coming in like to ask you to go out with them, but like with a proposal, you know, coming straight in with that. Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups is behind that. So people have got options, you've got options, they've got options, and yeah, but still you're choosing each other. And I think you're both clear on that you are choosing each other as well. There's just a rightness about this, you guys together, and I think that rather than being insecure about this, we'll see the other cards that come out, but it doesn't feel like they're insecure about this. It feels like they're quite secure about this. There's healing energy behind that, so very healing for you both. That being sure about each other, that you're each other's happily ever after. It feels like you've already got these feelings, that you're already sure of these feelings because you've already got these feelings for each other. Okay, tell us more. How they're feeling about shells. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment, so they think about you a lot. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Very pure love here. You fill them with the light. You make them feel very happy. Sunlight after darkness. You're so refreshing to them after hard times in their life. Hard relationships is what it feels like. More than hard times, it feels like hard relationships, this one. What else? Because it's very hard to appreciate someone unless we're of a similar energy to them. And it feels like you guys are very similar energy, so you appreciate what they offer. Open up to change. Aquarius card. It feels like there's going to be a lot of change comes in this relationship, and they're ready for it. Are you ready for it too? They know that you're going to bring a lot of change in their life as well, and they're ready for it. They're ready for these changes. It's the changes that they've been wanting. Perhaps the changes that they've been asking for. Yeah, this could be a friendship, or this could be founded on a friendship. You might be together now, you might not be. It could still be a friendship now, but a friendship that they're absolutely certain that you're the one for them. Like I said, this could be straight to proposal of marriage. Could be getting engaged straight away. So you've been friends, and they've been dreaming of more than that. Very much they've been very much in their imagination about you being together. Could be dreaming about you a lot, and certainly thinking about you a lot. They're thinking of you now. You're always in their mind. The first thing that they think of when they wake up, last thing they think of before they go to sleep. But there's something that doesn't fit here. There's something that's not right. One of the details that is a bit mismatch at the moment. Don't know what that is. Grace, hoping that that's going to flow. Seeing you is very graceful, is very flowing the light. There's a mismatch at the moment, some reason that it can't happen right now. Then the scene that is like flowing through, you know, like it will be rectified because it's in the flow. So they're believing in this relationship. They see that the universe is on your side, kind of thing. It's all flowing nicely. Yes, there's some things that's kind of some problems, some hurdles, but they're sure that it's going to be resolved, all in the flow and that kind of thing. Consider your foundation. So they're seeing this as a long-term investment, and they're considering their foundations, what it is that they bring into this relationship. Yeah, this person is thinking of you, a very serious relationship with you, considering those foundations, housing, where you're going to, you know, all that thing, or where you're going to live, all that kind of stuff, finances. Demonstrate love. They want to show their love to you more. So they might have been holding back from that. They're choosing love now, choosing with their heart now. They might not have done that previously. And they're taking a chance on love. So it's all about love, right? Demonstrating love, choosing love, taking a chance on love. They want to do that. Let's get some messages out from them. Some messages from Cheryl's person. I'm battling inner demons. Oh, wow. Really? Battling inner demons at the moment. For some of you, that could just be the passion that they're feeling. They want to hold back to make something really special, and the inner demons could be about, you know, wanting to, that Knight of Swords energy, wanting to just rush in, you know, How to hold themselves back from you is what it feels like. What was that? Something upside down there. That one. They're making changes for the better. I'm making changes for the better. So they're making changes in their life, which is improving their life at the moment. I want you to know that. What else? Please don't move on. Please wait for me. Like, please. So they want to make it really special. They're holding out for a special occasion to give this proposal. And they're like, please don't go out with someone else before I do that. There's an element of them that's like, should I wait? What if Shells moves on? And I'm ashamed of how I treated you. Now, this could have been in the just putting it off for a little bit longer kind of thing. You know, it's hard, isn't it? If you've got big plans with someone, or say someone's doing a surprise party for you, it's hard not to feel really bad before that. In other words, it's like they've forgotten about my birthday, they've not said anything about it, they've not said that they were doing anything, and you know, feeling all of those things, like feeling left out. And it feels to me like they're worried about that. It's like everything's happening, but Charles think that nothing's happening, and I hope that she's not, or he or she's not feeling like that's a bad thing, you know. Anyway, they're ashamed of how he treated you. I don't know if there's anything gnarlier than that in the past. Soulmate card dropped out there as well. So you're the soulmate. The destined one that they're meant to be with. They know, they can feel it. They can feel that soul connection between you. I was pretending to be someone else. They were pretending to be someone else before. They weren't fully being themselves before. Perhaps when you met them, they weren't fully being themselves. Perhaps they were acting up. You might have been a bit shocked by that. Feels to me like you saw the real them. And when you did, they were like, yep, I'll clean up my act. Making changes for the better there. What else? Another message for Shells. Reminiscing. The times that you've had together, it feels like this person's known you for some time. You might have been friends for some time, and they're reminiscing on all of that. And also, can we start over? Can we start this again? Can we begin this now? Can we, start again? Especially if there's something in the past that are ashamed of how they treated you. They want this to begin again. Or begin afresh kind of thing. Have a new start in life with each other. This sounds very promising. Shells, wow. If this sounds like it is your story, it could be story Shells. You might want to get that deeper dive for even more on this. I'm going to go into, in that deeper dive reading, the extended reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So what should you do? Getting ready for this. It's 11:11 a.m. at the moment. Should you be getting ready for this surprise? Is there something for you to let go of, something you need to do or say? Let's find out in that guidance. Guidance for you guys together. So you guys in relationship, what are the dynamics there? How's that going to work? How can you make it work even better? I think that's just going to be positive, but we'll see. And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. That one should be very interesting this time. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. Type your email address in very carefully, because if you get it wrong, you won't receive the email. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that shell on a device that can open PDFs. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device, and it should do. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there, leave a comment, and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly.